3 years of Russian barbarism, murdering innocent people, kidnapping children, destroying cities. The full-scale invasion of the Kremlin criminals has been going on for 1,097 days. And each day, civilians have died from Russian attacks, defenseless victims of the madness of this war. It's been 3 years since Putin launched a 3-day special operation. Ukraine is alive, defending itself, and has friends. This year must be a year of peace. Putin will not give it to us, but we will achieve it through strength, wisdom, and unity. A truce in Ukraine is being sought by President Donald Trump, who says bluntly that the most important thing now is to save the lives of ordinary people who most want peace.
We want to stop killing millions of people. You have young soldiers being killed. If you saw the pictures that I saw of the battlefield from satellite, you've never seen any pictures like that. Soldiers are being killed by the thousands a week, thousands of soldiers a week. As we speak, they're being killed. That's why I want to see a ceasefire, and I want to get the deal done.
Three years ago, at the moment of greatest trial, a beautiful example of help and solidarity was set by Poles. We opened our borders and hearts to the most vulnerable victims of that war, women and children. In our country, they found shelter and a chance for a normal and safe life.
To zachowanie Polaków I Polski było wspaniałe.
The behavior of Poles in Poland was wonderful at that time. One thing mattered: to help the attacked Ukrainian nation attacked by Russia. Russia, which is also our historical enemy, and its imperial policy, Putin's imperial policy, is an existential threat to Poland. So it was obvious to us that what the late Polish President Lech Kaczyński said back then,
Świętej pamięci prezydent profesor Lech Kaczyński.
First Georgia, then Ukraine, then the Baltic states, and finally maybe my country, Poland. As he said at the time, well, and according to this maxim, we helped the Ukrainians knowing that we were also helping ourselves. For this help, the Ukrainian ambassador to Poland thanks the Polish people. I would like to thank you sincerely for being so open, for your help, for all that Poland did then and is doing today for Ukraine and for Ukrainians, and in general for your support in today's difficult times. Today, Polish President Andrzej Duda presented state decorations, gold and silver crosses of merit, and crosses of merit for bravery to civilians and soldiers who have shown courage in helping their Ukrainian neighbors in need. Thank you for bringing help from the heart, out of a need for support and out of love for another human being, for our neighbors from Ukraine. But thank you also for representing the Republic of Poland and its interests beautifully in this way. Poland did not leave Ukraine in its hour of need. From the first hours, Ukrainians could count on the support of Poles. And just 3 weeks after the outbreak of full-scale war, the first foreign delegation headed by Law and Justice Chairman Jarosław Kaczyński traveled to Kyiv. Today, Ukraine is defending itself on the Eastern Front and attacking on enemy soil in the Kursk region. But it's also talking about peace. A summit was held in Kyiv with the participation of many prime ministers and leaders from different parts of Europe and the world. Ursula von der Leyen announced that EU countries will contribute another 3.5 billion euros for Ukraine. Countries in our region care about security and deterring the Russians.
Security in Europe depends on the security in Ukraine. Therefore, let us accelerate Ukraine's European Union accession. I suggest a target date for accession, January 1st, 2030.
Mr. President, dear Volodymyr,
Polish President Andrzej Duda was also a guest at the Kyiv summit, noting the need for an alliance with the United States as a counterbalance to Russian imperialism. We warned Europe against becoming dependent on Russian raw materials as another weapon that Moscow uses. We were right, but our warnings were not listened to. We Poles have always advocated a strong alliance with the United States. The guarantor of security should be NATO, with a strong American presence. As president, I have been pushing for 10 years for a stronger American presence in Poland and Europe. Without the United States of America, the vision of peace in Ukraine will be only a pipe dream, and the Kremlin's imperial ambitions will become a real threat to Europe.